How's it going, everybody? Diesel here, and I got a little bit more Titanfall 2 gameplay for your face. If you've missed any of the previous two videos, don't worry. There's going to be links at the end. Everything will be fine, I promise. Let's go and take a look at this brand new game mode called Amped Hardpoint, which is Hardpoint Amped. Get it? You get why they called it that way? Because you can amp up the point that you have controlled and get double the points. Now, well, if you're still not getting it like him, I'll smack it into your heads. Don't worry. Just hold my hand. I'm gonna go on a journey with you. We're capturing B here. Say we capture this point, we can stay on it for an additional minute and cap it again, similar to what we just did here on A. Now the octagon is now yellow, and the point is amped. Now, it doesn't just stay amped forever, so it's not like we could just sit there, secure it twice, and then go on our merry way and continue the destruction of our opponents. Somebody must stay there and keep the point amped. Now, for somebody like me, I wouldn't find myself personally sitting there, but for the interest of science, I've decided to see how long it would take to capture a point by yourself, because sometimes, let's just put it out there, sometimes we don't have the best teammates. It's gonna happen. In most game modes that are objective-based, you need other people to help you out and help you capture things. Here, I'm just showing you how quickly you can capture a point and how quickly you can amp things up. You also see on my screen, it says Titan ready. That will be, that's coming. The previous video did not have Titans in it, which is, I mean, what the hell are you doing, Deez? This is Titanfall. No, the Titans are in this video. Okay, you'll be excited, you'll be happy, and you'll be pleased. But this just shows you that you can do objective game modes, and I think, I don't know if this was something that the folks over at Respawn were thinking about, that sometimes you'll get paired up with people that kind of just don't know what they're doing, and it kind of makes these objective game modes a little less populated. In my opinion, most people will kind of flock towards like a pilot versus pilot or something that you don't need that teamwork with. But maybe you're messing with my network, and you've already found yourself a full team of people who have thumbs. Maybe you're all viewers of I don't know, some guys maybe making this video right here. But here's your first look at a Titan. Well, from me, because you may be watching something else, you may have seen something, but this is your first look at a Titan, and it feels magnificent. It still feels as good as Titanfall 1 did. The Titans felt great. You didn't feel too bulky or slow and not moving around maps fast enough or anything like that. Now, I did get the alert that there was the rodeo, somebody rodeoing me, which means they are essentially jumping on top of my Titan and then therefore taking out the core and doing a whole ton of damage to me. Now, one cool thing about this is you can actually pick up other cores and continually keep your Titan up. So if, say, there was a friend of mine, let's just say May, I had my Titan, May was running around, didn't have her, she could pick up additional cores after my core was taken out or damaged, reinsert a new core, and this keeps running. You see in the HUD, you see that green mark on the mini-map. I can jump out, pick up that core, and reinsert a core into my Titan, and essentially just keep the dream alive and hopefully keep my Titan going. So that was one aspect that I was really taken back by, because I didn't even know about it. I saw them on the map, but I really didn't know what that. Maybe I run over them and pick them up, and it's kind of just is like a regen. I had no idea until afterwards when we were having like a talk with the devs, and they were just like, "Yeah, you can do these X, Y, and Z," and I was just like, wait a minute. Why I did not ask the right questions during our playthroughs. Now this is what I decided to get in a slugfest with this Titan. I should have ejected. It's telling me on the screen, get the hell out. I'm not gonna listen. And then he just did that. He broiled me, which was not very nice. Now I'm gonna give you a little look at what it's like fighting an enemy Titan from the ground when maybe you just weren't doing so well. So I'm going to bust out the anti-tank weapon, or anti-Titan weapon. That was a made my mouth feel all funny. Anti-Titan weapon. So I'm over here fighting, and you can see it's an epic fight. There's explosions going on everywhere. It's insane, but you still feel like you have a shot against this. Now, if this guy was to turn and look at me, I'm rest in pieces. But it feels really, really good. Now you see our ally right here going all Iron Man, opening up his chest with the Ion Titan, and that's his like his special ability that he will build up. So now we switch over to that final map that I was telling you. This is the one where you can see a game change very, very quickly. We'll be up. I forget how big of a lead we had, but we were up pretty sizably, and I kind of blanked out and just kind of started going off doing my own thing. And then all of a sudden, the game was over. We had lost, and I had no idea what was going on. And that's the power of the amped hardpoint. So it will let you get back into a game that maybe in the past you would deem, maybe I'm gonna bow out and quit out of this one. But this one gives you an actual fighting chance. Now I'm actually also using Cloak, which is magical. The cloaking ability, it's super hard to see. You can start training your eye a little bit, but it is definitely still it's a little hard to get used to. Very similar to the active camo in let's say Black Ops 3, which you guys are used to seeing me play with Omen of Optic. One thing I did think is it lasted too long. Now that is also a grenade that is essentially like a black hole. Okay, you shoot it out there no matter what grenades you send. So if I throw that while you're getting ready to throw a grenade at me, or maybe I have some allies throwing grenades, it will actually suck everything into the middle and everything will explode. So it is, it's pretty legit. Now I have a little dance with this Titan, just another example of the kind of engagements and fights and all kinds of different things you can get into, whether you are just a pilot versus a Titan, or what it might look like from his point of view fighting somebody on the ground. It's not exactly that easy to do. Thankfully, I get my Titan here, and we're about to get ourselves into a good old-fashioned slobber knocker, and I'm gonna, you know, it's my turn to have my way with someone. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you a brief glimpse into what gameplay with Titans is going to be like. There's a lot more to come. You guys are, if you guys are worried about not enough content in Titanfall 1, and hopefully, and maybe the same thing happening again, you're wrong. Just like this guy thinking he could challenge me. Good day to all of you.